Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes. So, why is this? Back to life. Why is this lagging behind? There we go. Yes, so, Bruges play just before the Man City does. So I decided, let's do a Man City watch along. Let's start it at 1:30. Well, my time, 1:30. When Bruges plays, and let's see how it goes. So, I'm technically doing a Man City watch along and a Bruges watch along at the same time. You'll see Bruges scored up here while I'll just do like preview and stuff of the game, check out the media stuff while we watch the Bruges game. If all goes well, we have two good games here back to back. Then Bruges cleared the ball now. Okay, let's just get started here. So, it's Man City lineup, and I just want to make sure that this Bruges game actually fucking plays, because this Bruges game wants to be fucking annoying. I swear it down. It just keeps how do you say? It just keeps like stopping. Whenever I tap out, it stops, which is a bit annoying. I need a second monitor for this shit, don't I? I guess this is why all the streamers have second monitors, because these things don't fucking work properly. Anyhow, nobody cares. Nobody cares. So, I'll open City Extra as well on Twitter while we are at it. Should open Man City's Twitter as well, because I want to see the lineup whenever it does drop. There we go. Lineup is not out yet. Big up to him in chat already. Big up, how are you? Yeah, no lineup out yet, so let's just go through some news, some match news here. I do believe there was a press conference not too long ago that I haven't looked at yet. I want to read this stuff. It's very annoying that I can't watch these. What if I do this? Stats, work. It kind of works. Close enough, guys. I wanted to read this. So, Donnarumma, the important thing is to make saves. Hey, it's almost like a goalkeeper's job is saving. You know, crazy, isn't it? A goalkeeper's job is saving shots. It's not pass the ball 20 times, this, that, and the other. Our previous goalkeeper, he can't stop a shot. This guy, he stops everything that goes at him. I don't think he's considered a goal yet. Actually, he has, because I saw a statistic, 5 games, 3 clean sheets. I mean, that's a ridiculous statistic, isn't it? This guy stops shots, and when you've got a shot stopper, yeah, this is what people need to realize. When you have a shot stopper, you are so much better. Because games that you aren't playing well, you still don't lose, because you've got a shot stopper. I'm very tall, we are aware. That's a meme now, isn't it? That Donnarumma is tall. Not Mikael tall. Actually, that's a great that's a great tweet. There you go. Can I get Mikael Tal? There you go. There you go. There we go. Great tweet. Banger loading. Says now on the ball. Says tried to find Zolis, but they've lost the ball here. Now Antwerp down the left. Listen, Donnarumma, he knows what's up. Donnarumma, he actually knows what is up. He's not one of these goalkeepers who passes the ball 20 times. No, he stops the shots. Hey. I try to cover as much space in the box as possible. Yeah, he catches balls coming out of the air. That as well. I mean, all of these things, yeah, it's no coincidence we get a world-class goalkeeper and suddenly we stop conceding goals. It's not a coincidence, is it? It's not a coincidence we get a world-class shot stopper we start winning games. Punches the ball away, doesn't let it come close to him. Doesn't let players have the ball in the box. Opposition players. Stops shots. And suddenly, you're not conceding goals. When you're not conceding goals, you can attack with more impunity. When you can attack more easily, you score more goals. It's basic football, but a lot of people don't get it. Twente lost 1-3 to Ajax. Sad days. Twente penalty. It wasn't even like they did anything. They scored a penalty. Or no, it's totally that game is still going. Enough time for Ajax to bottle. Enough time for Ajax to bottle that. We will be there, guys. That will be delicious. When Ajax give away the 2-goal leads. We will be there. And big up Thiago, bruv. Big up Thiago. I've seen a lot of Thiago slander. Now, these men slandering Thiago, they don't know. I saw LB's reaction to Igor Thiago taking the penalty. He said, nah, he's shit, don't let him take it. Ah, bruv, LB. Igor Thiago, second best striker in the Premier League. Get on with it, bruv. I'm telling y'all, Igor Thiago is the next Ivan Toney. I've been saying it since he joined Brentford. But y'all don't get it because you think you're smart, because you rate a footballer on one game. You think you're smart. Oh, first touch tells you fuck all about a footballer. But these guys think they're smart. They see one game, see a player have a poor first touch, oh, he's shit. I mean, that's how people judge footballers nowadays. Look at his first touch. First touch is not even the biggest part of football, is it? Like, especially for a striker. Most strikers have a poor first touch. Because they train to use their first touch to shoot with. So they don't have that delicate first touch. A striker with a delicate first touch either has a shit finish, look at Gabriel Jesus, or is an incredibly talented player. But people, they look at how good is your first touch. Most strikers not that good. They think, oh, this striker is shit. Nah, you don't get football. Like, I'm sorry, you just don't get football. Same with wingers, by the way. Because there's different types of wingers. Some wingers, like, here's how you can tell what type of winger a winger is. First touch. It doesn't tell you how good they are, but it tells you what type of winger they are. If a winger has a super delicate first touch, it means they work in tight spaces, and it means they're a touchline winger, most of the time. Yeah? So they're gonna work on the touchline, they're gonna try to cut inside, or they're gonna try to cross from out wide. But people, they see, oh, good first touch, that means you're a good winger. No. You can be that inside winger for months! Oh! I told you guys, this guy needs to start again. Romeo! I love this guy, bruv. There you go. Hey, one of my strikers has started off good so far. Now the other one, Erling Haaland. We'll talk about him in a second. I can't lie, Linto Dort kind of cooked there as well. Vermont actually was kind of bored there. He passed the ball to nowhere. He was a bit lucky that it came back to him. But then he decided, yeah, I'm gonna have a go at it. And he scored. Hey, that's what a world-class striker does. Not saying that Vermont is world-class, but I'm just saying that's what world-class strikers do. Anyhow, back to City. I mean, yeah, I've read this already. People, they don't know how to rate footballers. They look at a goalkeeper, oh, he passes the ball well. Okay. that is good, a good skill to have, to pass the ball well as a goalkeeper, but it does not make you a good goalkeeper. What makes you a good goalkeeper is your shot-stopping ability. A winger who takes very neat first touches. Okay, that's a good skill to have, but that does not make you a good winger. What makes you a good winger is that you provide goals and assists, or that you provide control, forward momentum, and that you can dictate pace. Because there's different types of wingers. What makes you a good striker is how many goals you score. Does having a first touch that is really fancy help as a striker? Sure. But having a good first touch does not make you a good striker. Being a good dribbler does not make you a good striker, or a good winger, or a good midfielder. But people, they look at one thing. Oh, this guy looks very good on the eye. Well, sure, but he gets 0 goals, 0 assists, he's shit. Or this midfielder. Or he doesn't get any goals. But he does completely lock down midfield for 90 minutes. He makes sure that all your star players get the ball. And then people say, oh, but he doesn't score the goals, or he doesn't get assists. But what he does do is he gets the ball, he consistently at high level manages to get the ball, and just to bring it into players who are world class on the ball, and those players can then use the ball. Like you can be world class on the ball, world class off the ball. But people don't get that. People just look at a certain skill and say, yeah, this footballer is great. No. What about the overall product? What about main over the month? Oh, that's too harsh. What about the overall image of a footballer? People don't get that. That's why a lot of people think Doku is great. That's why a lot of people think Gyökeres is great. That's why a lot of people think Thiago is poor. Because Thiago doesn't have that fancy first touch. But he does get the balls into the box. He does score the goals. He does provide the pace of the ball. And that's the thing, yeah. Just to come around again. Donnarumma is saying, I stop shots, I keep clean sheets, I make sure we can attack with impunity, because nobody is worried about defense anymore. That's what I do. But people were worried about Ederson because good with his feet. Weird stuff. Very weird stuff. Big up to him. And big up to the Citizen. Haaland has improved his first touch a lot. I agree. His first touch when he first arrived at City was pretty poor. But nowadays it's actually rather good. It actually does help. Sure, it helps, but it doesn't make you good. It can help, but it doesn't make you good. Haaland is not good because he has a good first touch. When Haaland first arrived, his first touch was shit. But he was still the best striker in the Premier League. What makes Haaland good isn't that first touch. Does it help? Yes. But that is not what makes him good. And that's what I mean. People look at the wrong things to judge footballers. Almost every time. I'm not going to say every time, but almost every time people look at the wrong things. They'll look at a striker, and instead of looking at goals, they'll look at first touch. They'll look at a winger, and instead of actual contribution, they'll look at how good they dribble. Well, yeah, dribbling good doesn't mean you do anything with that dribbling. But that's what people don't get. It helps actual good finisher to score on a better position and angle. I do agree with that, though, what you said. The goalkeeper role has evolved a lot. Sure. Now I'm with Mr. Guardiola. fancy pants over here, Mr. Guardiola, who can help. I need greater understanding of some important situations in order to help this team progress. I just want more. That's why I'm at City. Hey, I'll think you're at City because you got kicked out of PSG, to be honest. But I love you. By the way, how mad is that? How mad is that? PSG kicked out Donnarumma for, what's his name? Chevalier. And Chevalier ended up being shit, bro. How mad is that? But I don't care about this part. The goalkeeper role has evolved. Yeah, but the same core principles are still important. Stopping shots, and Donnarumma, best at that. Arguably Courtois. Last Donnarumma thing. Debuts are never easy. I get where he comes from. Debuts are never easy, sure. But you can play against an absolutely shit team, or the rest of your team can be world class that day. Like, if you make a debut, and Erling Haaland scores 5 goals from outside of the box, and you're a winger, like, you're gonna have an easy debut. So I don't quite agree with this. Like, if you're a goalkeeper, you make your debut, Bruges lost the ball into their own box here, that's fucking poor. But somehow the ball stays out of the back of the net and it's been cleared. But if you make a debut as a goalkeeper and you don't concede a single shot, I mean, that is an easy debut, isn't it? So I don't really agree with this, to be honest. But I do get the point. Especially in a new league, and that was a big one. A big one against Man United. I'm not sure about that, Donna. Actually, maybe I was a bit excited. This is a lovely quote. This is a lovely quote. Called Man U a big game and then realized he got right. There we go. I'm gonna misconstrue his words. That's important. But I think I managed it well. I mean, he's managed everything well. He's been great. From the first time he got there, he's been great, hasn't he? Big up Rosa, let me pin that. There we go. Score prediction. Zoli's is in here. Ugh. Took too many touches. 1-3. I've said 1-3 a few times. I'll stick with that. Yeah, 1-3 to City. Love Donna impact so far. Yeah, he's been brilliant. Stopping shots. Commanding the back line. Clearing balls that get near him. Coming out of his net. Something Ederson didn't do. Bro was the reason PSG won the Champions League last season. It's actually shocking that they sold him for... I mean, they sold him for candy money. And bought Chevalier. I mean, that's shocking, to be honest. But oh well, there were the decisions to fuck up. Not really our problem, is it? It's quite our benefit, should I say. Oops. There we go. I thought the lineup should be out already, and there we go, it is. Your City side to face Aston Villa. Donnarumma. I don't like this. Okay, let's do it on here. So it's O'Reilly on the bench. Like O'Reilly should be fit. But everything that's been said, at the very least, they could be lying. But from everything that we've been told, O'Reilly should be fine to play. So I'm not sure why he isn't. I really don't like this. Listen. Aston Villa is shit. Their midfield is struggling. Their defense is woeful. But they have a good attack. they have a solid goalkeeper, and it's at Villa Park. The most important thing to get right in this game is the defense. I think we've got this defense completely wrong, if I'm being honest. I do not like this at all. Guardiol is poor at left back, in my opinion. I mean, going forward is fine, but defensively at left back is poor. Diaz, I prefer at right center back. Stones defensively, he just doesn't defend anymore. It's not that good defensively. And Nunez is not great. I mean, we've got no pure defender here. This immediately makes this a lot better. I don't like this, if I'm being very honest. Jesus Christ, this Antwerp defense is woeful. Sabbat just somehow walked past everyone. Cross wasn't great though. Okay. Don't like that, but let's see what the rest of the lineup is like. Tijani, Bernardo. Yeah, Bernardo makes sense. Bernardo, Bob. I'm not quite sure what they're going for here. Oh. Nah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So Bernardo would have made sense if you put Bernardo right wing. Let's do this. Bernardo right wing and Kovacic here. I think that makes sense. Because you get Bernardo to cover for Nunez. Nunez can push up, contribute attacking wise. You get Foden in here. You get Kovacic, Tijani for the defensive solidity and midfield. Let's see, who are the wingers? Wingers are Bob, Foden, and Savio. So I'm guessing Marmoush not ready to start. I don't like this, to be honest. I don't like this. But let's draw it up anyhow. And Bob. This is our lineup. Attacking wise, we are fine. Bob should be fine in this game. Haaland is Haaland. Foden, I think he's been playing just fine. He's been a bit unlucky sometimes, not getting an assist. Savio, I prefer it on the left wing, so this is fine. This is fine. My problem is here. This is my problem. I don't mind Silva. You take off Bob, put Silva here. I don't mind. I wanted Kovacic here. Kovacic because Gonzalez can't start. Kovacic to keep the midfield compact. Then Tijani can push up more. I would have preferred that. With Silva playing, what I'm reckoning is going to happen is Silva will stay behind. Tijani pushes up. And Silva, I think, is a bit rough there, leaving him behind to deal with counters. Or we're going to push Silva up. But then I don't think we get the best out of Tijani. So I don't like that a lot. Yeah, this centre back pairing, I don't like either. Stones, I'm gonna be brutally honest, he's washed. To put it bluntly. He still passes well, he still does the midfield job well. But as a centre back, look at what John Stones does defensively. He doesn't do anything. When in midfield, playing midfield, sure, he does shifts. But he's not defending well. 2-1 City, tough game. Well, seeing the lineup, I think it might be a bit tough. Big up Elf, hope you're good. What's the lineup? Yeah, I'm doing great. Romeo Vermont, banger. In this Bruges game. Not quite happy with the lineup, to be honest. It's a bit I don't know. Is O'Reilly not fit? Is Aitnuri not fit? I thought either one of these players should be fit by now. But apparently neither. We're forcing Josko onto left back, which I just don't like. Not very happy with this lineup, to be honest. I think Stones would invert and make a double pivot with Rangers. We don't have the players for that, though. I get what you're saying. So what you are saying is this. Stones inverts, and you get something like this. But Nunez cannot do that role. Nunez out here, he's gonna get destroyed. Like, I'm not sure. Let me check out Aston Villa's lineup. Let's see what they're rolling out. Aston Villa. Rough. There you go. Aston Villa's lineup. How has Buenida played this season? Buenida. He's gotten an assist. For what it's worth. I think he's played right wing right this season. I think this season for Villa he's played on the right. Yeah, he's played on the left. Okay. So I'm guessing Buenida will play left wing. I mean, Nunez is not going to handle Buenida very well. And then you're going to have McGinn in the center. And then you'll have the other players from Aston Villa, Rodgers, running around. Let's see what their striker is. Watkins up top. Diaz should be able to handle Watkins, but still on a counter. On a counter, Diaz might struggle. It's not the greatest lineup by Villa. Buenida, not very good. Rodgers kind of carrying them. Watkins, okay. I think if you play more conservatively, you play like this, and these guys can double up on Buenida. Diaz can handle Watkins. Silva can be the free man in midfield when defending. Tijani can be, because Silva has a lot of energy. So Silva can do a lot of distance, can run around a lot. Tijani can be the 6, so he can deal with, I'm guessing Rodgers will play in the 10 for them. Guardiol can handle whoever they plays right wing. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be either Rodgers or McGinn. Ball out for the goal kick here to Bruges. So if you play it this way, then you should be fine. And this is on a counter, by the way. This isn't how you defend normally. But when you defend on a counter, it's different from when you defend compactly and in your shape. I think this should be fine. But then you're keeping all of these guys back to deal with counters. And then you've got this for an attack. Maybe that is fine, because their defense is really struggling, but I'm not a big fan of that either. What is Antwerp? Well, they've got the most chances so far in this game, so I won't celebrate too soon. You can't compare Villarreal to Aston Villa. Villarreal is a bang average team. You can get away with that stuff against average teams. And sure, Aston Villa hasn't been great this season. But Aston Villa at Villa Park is still a better team, in my opinion. So I don't think you can compare that. Like, yeah, I expect Nunez and Stones to be okay against Villarreal, because La Liga teams suck going forwards. The only thing they're good at is keeping the ball. So, yeah. And that message was retracted. Or I could read it. I'm trying to figure out right now what might be the most optimal way to play. Because you're gonna have stone, silver. I'm assuming Savio plays left wing. So let's say Savio plays left wing because I doubt Bob has played left wing before against Aston Villa. So maybe Bob plays left wing because Pep seems to like Savio on the right wing. Let's say Savio's right wing, actually. Let's do that. So Savio can come down when defending. Bob can come down when defending. We get a 4-1 shape. Looks just fine. And when going forwards, you get Bob here holding the width. Guardiola coming in. You're gonna... I guess you're gonna revert to this. Which isn't very pretty looking. Oh, nah, that looks woeful. This is the problem. When you put up a bunch of average players, everything you put up looks woeful. That should be Guardiola, not Bob. I mean, Guardiola will push up when he plays as a left back. He will. I don't think he plays as a left back and stays back the entire time. Antwerp here on the ball. Good ball in midfield there, actually, but Sabber good defending. And the ball's been cleared. I'm really not sure about this lineup, to be honest. I think we might get away with it, because Aston Villa is shit at the moment. But I don't think this is the best lineup we could have pulled out. I really think that we should have had this. You could have even done this. Or this, but... I mean, realistically, Pep won't do that. I want these guys in centre back. That's what I want, and yeah, you can get away with stuff like this against weaker opponents, but not against Aston Villa in a Premier League game at Villa Park, where we haven't won in years. And midfield just lacks Kovacic. Kovacic to hold down that midfield. I don't mind Silva playing, but not in midfield. If I had Silva playing, I would have done Silva on the right, Kovacic in midfield, and then Silva can play here together with Nunez, handle this distance. This would have been a lot better, in my opinion. You think we won't cope defensively with this team? I'm not too worried. Even at worst, Donna and Haaland would just bail us out. Now, I agree, Donnarumma and Haaland will bail us out in most games. But... I mean, this is a game. I think we can get away with this team because Donnarumma and Haaland. But I don't think we should be going into games thinking, oh, systematically we look poor, but we have Donnarumma and Haaland. I don't think we should go into games like that. This defense is terrible. Diaz left centre back is not that good, in my opinion. Not as good as right centre back, at the very least. Guardiola at left back, defensively, not going forwards, but defensively at left back, he's trash. Like, let's just have it right. Most of the far post goals we conceded last season, Guardiola was not doing anything to defend those. He's just on the left back. Defending as a left back and as a centre back are two different things. And he just doesn't do it well. So our two best defenders, Guardiola and Diaz, are in their worst positions. To accommodate John Stones, who has been very poor defensively, okay, he's done some stuff in midfield. He's played some nice passes. But defensively, he's not done anything this season. Nunez... he's doing a job, that's right back. He's doing a decent job, but he's not a right back. So basically, basically, if you look at players where they're playing, not a left back, not a left-sided centre back, washed, and not a right back. That's not a good... The only thing Aston Villa is good at is attacking. Get the defense right and we win this game. I don't think this is the best defense we could have built up with. And what is our next game? It's Swansea, right? Let me check. Man City. I think we play Swansea after this. Yes, and then Bournemouth at home. We could have rested against Swansea, some of our defenders. And we could have rested a bit against Bournemouth, who isn't as strong going forward. Instead, we seemed to just... we seem to just pull out a pretty weak defense here against Aston Villa. Which I'm not happy with. Let's see if there's any quotes for the game. Ball down the left here. Zolis. Zolis? Why are you so slow, mate? Ball's a fucking ball. Well, you just wasted the fucking attack there, mate. Still Zolis. Fucking cross the ball, what the fuck? Anyhow, let's check if there's any new quotes. Nunez sets to make his 50th appearance. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Oh yeah, Doku is on the bench. Let's check the bench. Trafford, Ake, Marmoush, Kovacic, Sherky, Doku, Nico, O'Reilly, Lewis. I mean, if... Oh wait, no, it's Nuri. Why is Nuri not on the bench? Wasn't he supposed to be fit? One moment. He's not listed as injured. Hold on. Does anyone know something about Nuri? Because he's not on the bench. He's not on the pitch. He's just not there. Yeah, nobody knows anything, it seems. He's supposed to be fit. He's not even on the bench. Full time, 2-3. 20 failed. 20 failed me. Bench is stacked. Yeah, that is a solid bench. I won't say it's stacked, but it's a very solid bench. Attacking wise, it's stacked. We have Sherky to save the day as well if things turn bad. True. True. Okay. You don't need to rush Shetki back now. Because some people just want all the best. Oh, Zolis! Zolis! What was that? Cross, mate. Some people just want all the best players to start starting immediately after injury. And like... I want to see the players come back from injury. But you don't have to start him. I want Sherky to play like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I want to see. Is he alive? Does he live? Same with Marmoush, by the way. He's on the bench. I want to see where Marmoush is at. Hearts 2-1 over Celtic. Oi. Hey! What's all this about Scottish League being as good as the Premier League? Or Celtic would survive the Premier League, mate. Hey, you would not survive the Championship. These lot would not survive the Championship, bro. Look at their European games. Lost 2-1 to, or is losing 2-1 to Hearts. 1-2-1 against Sturmgras, fairs. Lost 2-0 to fucking Dundee. 1-3-2 against Short Mother. I'm not joking, it literally says Mother here. Celtic lost 2-0 to fucking Braga. Drew, that Star Belgrade, I believe. Zolis shoots wide. Drew 0-0 with Hibernian. Now, they've been shit, mate. They've been absolute shit. Yeah, I want to see some more European games. They got bammed 5-1 by Ajax, bro. I washed Ajax. I know it's a friendly, but still, bro. I thought Scottish football, and now a penalty to Hearts. Hey, we are here for it. I need that. I need to see that penalty go in. Hearts, Celtic, foot mob. There we go, goal. 3-0 to Hearts. Beautiful day. Beautiful day for football, bro. Beautiful weekend for football. Delicious. Absolutely delicious, this. Ball into the box. Come on, clear it. Clear it. There you go. Hey, bro. Celtic, washed, bro. Celtic. Hey, Rangers is washed too. Look at the Scottish League right now. $25 points difference. Or not difference, but 25 points, sorry. And a difference of 8 points. Yikes. Where is Rangers? Look at Rangers. They're on 9 points, bruv. They play Kilmarnock. Nah, bro, Rangers are fucked as well. Big up Adam, how are you? Ihor Thiago with the goal yesterday. Brazilian G's. Brazilians keeping it real, bro. Ball thrown in by Antwerp. Caught by Jakkers. 1-0 in this game. It's not gonna be enough. I think we need a second here, but start. And that's a free kick for Bruges, surely. The Mons just pulled down. Yes, big up. And that is half time. There we go. There we go. So now I can put this on full screen for a little while as we go through some more stuff. I don't need to go through that again. I've already done that. Been there, done that. There we go. I want to see the press conference because I'm pretty sure I didn't watch the press conference yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's part 2. I'll just do tweet by tweet. That's gonna be easier. I'll just go from here. Pep Guardiola on resting Erling Haaland. That's interesting. I'm doing Oak, but some another annoying things that are happening. Something in Brazilian football. I'm really surprised that I cannot believe United is above Chelsea. It's above Chelsea? It's above Chelsea too. Senne Lammens effect. Senne Lammens effect. Hey, do not underestimate the effect of a world-class goalkeeper. Man City got a world-class goalkeeper. We're banging on all fronts, pause. We're banging on all fronts, bro. We can go top of the league. If we win against Aston Villa, we go top of the league. Arsenal have a game in hand, of course, but they play Crystal Palace. They might lose. Hey, Crystal Palace is massive this season. Look at the results Crystal Palace has gotten. Crystal Palace. Of course, won the Community Shield, but nobody gives a fuck about that. Drew against Chelsea. Beat Teslot. Drew Forest before Ange. Bammed Villa. Drew Sunderland Super Team. Yeah, this is shit. Beat West Ham. Beat Crystal Palace. Beat Dynamo Kiev. Lost to Everton. Drew to Bournemouth. Hey. 3 games without a win. What's the best moment to get your win back? It's when you play Arsenal. They're gonna play Arsenal, they're gonna win. 1-0, Man City. If we win, we're top of the league. 1-0 Palace, it's loading. Palace 1-0 of a free kick. Or of a corner. I've never seen something the likes. Well, I have, but nothing so beautiful. The annoying things, the PR doesn't surprise me. Hey, Brazilian Gs even have PR nowadays, don't they? Brazilian League. Brazil Serie A. What's the stance here? Palmeiras is first, Flamengo second. They're on the same amount of points. If you're wondering, in the Brazilian League, tiebreaker is wins, not goal difference. Cruzeiro. Bit behind. Where is Santos? Santos is all the way down here, bro. Yikes. Santos is struggling, mate. He did beat Corinthians a while ago. Has Neymar been playing? Where's Neymar, bro? Neymar Jr. 3 goals and nah, this guy is swashed. This guy is swashed, bro. How's this game? Still 3-1. There we go. Yeah, still 3-1. Hearts fans doing the Poznan. Guys, it's a beautiful day. Fuck Celtic, fuck Rangers, fuck the Scottish Football League in general. And it's El Clasico today. Real Madrid against Barcelona. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty boring El Clasico, I think. I'm not gonna watch it. How late is it as well? El Clasico. That game is at the same time as the City game. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother watching that. Real Madrid is actually first in the Liga right now. Didn't realize that. Only by 2 points, so if Barca win, they go top of the league. Lamine Yamal, he's gonna score the stinky penalty, or the stinky goal, or whatever. And they're gonna be flying again. They're gonna be happy boys. Anyhow, Pep Guardiola on resting Erling Haaland. As he should at some point. Oh, I'm so sorry to my colleague, Solbakken in Norway. But I'm not thinking about that. Maybe at the end, when we win the Premier League, 10 points in front, 10 fixtures before, we'll rest. But now he feels fit. Fine. Oi. I love this confidence. I love this. Of course, there are the games. There are the games solved. So that's a way to put it. Or he looks tired. He's not going to play. Yeah? But we're in a position right now in the Champions League. Massively important games we've played so far. The next 2 home games give us a real chance to finish in the first 8. In the Premier League, I don't have the feeling now Arsenal's going to drop much points. That is the feeling. Arsenal and Liverpool are start their game against Man United, incredible chances to win. I think Liverpool remains main favourites. That's gaslighting. The distance at this stage is nothing. Always I had the feeling both and maybe others will lose few points. That's why we have to beat there. So I like that. He's just saying focus on our own results basically. Focus on yourself. Saying that. I like that. You don't need to rest Haaland at the moment. What you need to do with Haaland, and this is what Pep is doing. We're winning 3-0, take him off. That's fine. A game against Swansea, don't play him. But in all the important games, this is what Pep said basically. In all the important games, just play him. Just sound what he's saying. I think people who say false 9, Man City, are ridiculous. And, I mean, we don't have to rest him. He's gonna be fine. I think this interview was before the Brentford game, by the way. Just saying, I think it's before that. The club showed Savio how much we want him, how much we count on him. It was good. The proof is we signed the contract otherwise. We didn't trust. The club didn't trust, we wouldn't. If the club didn't trust, we wouldn't do it. Of course, sometimes with agents in pre-season, transfer windows, you can do this, win more money there. Other clubs and managers, you're a little uncertain. I mean, this is what we've talked about before with Savio, isn't it? I think he should have left. If I'm being honest, I think we should have sold Savio, because it was a very good offer. Sold him, gotten in someone more experienced, and that's nothing to do with Savio, but we've just got too many inexperienced wingers. But we have him now, we haven't sold him. If he plays shit, he plays shit. If he plays well, he plays well. Just look at how he plays every game. And say it as it is. Say it as it is. I think we should have sold him though. I think it was a waste. But that's not Savio's fault. Listen, that's not Savio's fault that he's inexperienced. It's not Savio's fault that we don't have anyone experienced. And it's not Savio's fault that the club decided not to sell him. Savio is happy with staying. I don't mind that from Savio. I just wish we had an experienced winger there. Done. Let's go to the next thing. Go. Pep on whether he played a role in keeping Savio. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course he did. He's the manager. I mean, who's asking these questions? Of course the manager plays a role in who he keeps in his squad. That's a dumb question. Yeah, absolutely. But at the end, if he insists, I want to leave, I want to leave, and the offer is good for the club, I have my opinion, but always, since I arrived here, Barcelona, Bayern München, the last word belongs to the club. Maybe tomorrow I'm not here, and the player stays with another manager. The club has to be sure that the player what the player wants. Of course, I give my opinion, they ask, and I give, with Tiki, Hugo, Ferran, Khaldoon. Always I give my opinion about the players, what I think should happen. But the last word decision always are with Tiki Hugo. It has to be like that. I don't know if that's very true. If the last decision is with them. I think that might be a bit of a lie. To be honest, but nah. Of course, the manager is involved in keeping players. I mean, if you are the football director, let's say you're the sporting director at the football club, you're not just gonna sell. You're not just gonna sell suddenly. Your manager's favorite player. If your manager has a favorite player, and you're close to winning a Premier League title, and that favorite player is happy to stay, you're not gonna sell him, are you? Like, of course, the manager's opinions are gonna be important there. This is just a dumb question. I mean, journalists used to make proper questions. Now they ask stuff like, did you help decide if you keep your player? Yes. Welcome to football. Managers like to keep their players. What a shock. Pep Guardiola on I'm fucking bored of Savio. Ask something about the game, man. What are these questions? Pep on whether Nunez is determined to become one of the best right backs. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to let you guys think on this. I'm not gonna say anything, because I'm thirsty. Second half of the Bruges game is about to begin. I'll fetch some something to drink. So I will leave you guys to think about this. Because I think this is nonsense. This is a dumb question. For a different reason. At least they tried with this question. There we go. We'll just have that over here. There we go. Close enough to working. I don't want to cover the chat tab. Can just move chat above it. There we go. Think about that one. Think about that one while I fetch some drink. And I am back. My apologies for going for a bit. Right, so, yeah, Nunez determined to become one of the best right backs. Do me a favor. Go buy a proper right back. Absolute waffle. Yeah, Madrid and Barcelona. At 4:15 my time, so that's 3:15 UK time. I'm wearing a blanket because it's cold as balls in my room. Like, I can't close my window right now, my windowsill, because it's literally broken. So, it's cold as balls here, basically. Basically, it's cold. And I'm feeling very cold, and I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I'll probably wear something more than a t-shirt. By the way, subscribe. Yes, sir. Subscribe to Adam. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to YouTubers. Support them. Roger's back to Liverpool. I don't think. I don't think he's that good, to be honest. He's playing good at the moment, but I don't think he's a top. I don't think he's a Premier League title contender. But that's just my opinion in it. Anyhow, this Bruges game restarted, so let me put on that timer. $47.25. And there we go. Got the blankets. Blanket master settings over here. We've got that. I need to fucking wash my hair as well. My fucking hair feels very greasy at the moment. Ball on the right side for Antwerp. Board passing. Now Bruges on the ball. Need to move this ball faster. Forbes. Into Zolis. Seys is on the left. Zolis brings the ball to Seys. Seys cuts over it. Back to Zolis. Touch there on the ball. And now Van Aken back to Zolis. Seys has a go at it. It's blocked. And will be out for a corner. Somehow that went out for a corner. Is Hearts still winning that game? I'm gonna be checking that constantly. Hearts is still winning. Hearts 3-1 against Rangers. They're 8 points clear in the Scottish League. Eight games played in the Scottish League, if you're wondering. Ball comes to Zolis. Zolis loses it. It's gonna be another corner. Seys. Come on. Cross it. Cross it, man. Always taking 20,000 touches, man. Cross it. I hate these fucking straw. What do you call it? I hate these paper straws. It's so fucking shit. Not sure if you can even see that properly. Let me check my camera. These paper straws, you can see that. They're fucking shit, man. I hate these. Honest to God, paper straws should be illegal. Ball with Ordonez. Big up Rosa, who's begging me up again. Do subscribe. I mean, I've pinned it already, but do subscribe twice. Get another account, subscribe twice. Don't do that. I think that's against the rules. Joke. Shot from distance rolls into the hands of Jakkers. Antwerp is kind of getting desperate, but they're only one goal behind. So we need to get a bit of more comfortable lead here. Paper boot. Paper boot. I can't do that voice. Nah, but paper straws are fucking shit, mate. Ban paper straws. Antwerp. Ball down the right. Still Antwerp. Oh, this defense right now is a bit wicked. Ball is over the bar now. You know Saba? Saba Samiku or whatever she's called. Oh, what is her full name? Saba... Is it Saba Samiku? Yes, Saba Samiku. Yes, I know her. Well, I don't know her personally, but I know who she is. She may or may not be related to some shark. Interesting stuff, isn't it? I don't really watch the streams, but I mean, I've never really watched any VTuber, but I think there's some funny ones out there. Saba can be funny. What's her name? Iron Mouse, I like. And I watch Trash Taste. If you don't know what Trash Taste is, it's a podcast. I think it's at 270 episodes now. So every week when the podcast comes out, I turn that on. So Connor, if you don't know who Connor is, well, he's a member of the podcast. He does a lot of charity work for autoimmune deficiencies. And obviously, Iron Mouse is the reason why. So I like Iron Mouse. Yeah, I like a few VTubers, but I've never watched VTuber streams, really. Maybe I've been in a VTuber stream, like, just clicking on it, seeing how things are, but I've never properly watched a stream. Most of what I see is just clips. Antwerp. Ball into nowhere here. And now on the left. We're getting cooked every time the ball comes down the left here, I can't lie. Another shot from distance that falls into the hands of Jakkers. We need to get a second here. We're kind of getting pressed into our own box. You know that feeling that you're about to sneeze? Know that feeling? It's an annoying feeling to have. Vermont, good ball over the top. Good ball to Zoli's head. Zoli sport touches. Oh. We might be in. We might be in for that with Man City, by the way. Because Savio, if he drops a stinker, He's dropped a few stinkers recently, no offense. If he drops a stinker, it's gonna be a long day. Somehow, everyone walks through the fucking pitch again. You're supposed to win the ball, not walk through everybody. Did you ever watch Outdoor Boys? He had 12 million subscribers, then quit. Ball back! Ooh, just over the bar. Oh, that's close. You need to be defending better, mates. You're Stankovic sleeping there. You need to be running back. Yikes. Nah, that defense is wicked. No, I've not watched Outdoor Boys. But it makes sense to quit YouTube once you're at 12 million subscribers. You're more famous than what the money is worth. You probably have already pocketed quite a bit of money. YouTubers, influencers, can get high-paying jobs with their experience. Because YouTube is basically marketing. If you're a successful YouTuber, it means you're successful at marketing. So you're gonna get a lot of marketing jobs. So it makes sense. Maybe you could have gotten more money from a job than from just doing YouTube. And if you don't love YouTube anymore, it's impossible to do. Because YouTube, yeah, it's difficult to put hours upon hours into something if you don't love it. And YouTube is just another something. If you don't like your job, after a year or two, you're gonna burn out. I imagine if you don't love YouTube, you'll burn out faster. Because you spend copious amounts of time on YouTube. Especially those who do it full time. People who do YouTube full time, they're doing 50 to 60 hours a week. Mr. Beast does more than that. Realistically, Mr. Beast is clocking in 70 to 80 hours a week. But like, YouTube is very time consuming. Like, what is the quote? What is the quote? Everyone wants to be rich, but no one wants to put in the work to become rich. That's the quote, right? I believe. And I think that's the case with YouTube. If you want to become a full-time YouTuber, 1, you're gonna need luck. 2, you're gonna need to do it for 2 or 3 years. A lot without getting paid. Once you get to the full-time point, you're gonna need to keep up 40, 50, 60 hours a week. No holidays, no vacations. And in order to grind out further and to keep up growing. It's not easy. Zoli's running forwards. Gets the ball into Vermont. Van Aken, sloppy play. That's just sloppy play. All into Door wins the ball back. That's very well done by him. Zoli's now. I see Sandra on the pitch. Hi, Alf. Good luck. Brugge and City. Hey, let's... yeah, that was Odor, not Van Hagen. Excuse me. That was Odor. Not Sandra. Hey, Brugge is winning right now, but it's kind of fraudulent. We kind of need another goal. City hopefully better than this. He did videos of camping outdoors in like survival mode. I mean, if you do stuff like that, I'd imagine. Now, I mean, I don't know how old he is. If he's younger, I imagine maybe he could still do it. But if he's like getting older, like getting to the ages of 50, I'd imagine your body is not able to handle that anymore. Vermont is on the ground here. He got got shoved over and now he's just laying down on the ground. Substitutions for Bruges. They're taking off. I'm happy with that. They are taking off Odor. And they're taking off Sabbe. Interesting. Or sorry, Seis. They're taking off Seis. I'm guessing Seis not fully fit. Because Seis has been struggling with injury for a little while. Okay. I'm guessing Tresoldi goes up top now and Vermont drops into the 10. I'm fine with that. And Meyer on the pitch. That's gonna be some attacking threats there. With his crosses. Tresoldi is better. With headers than Meyer. Than Vermont. So if you're gonna bring on Meyer, might as well bring on someone who can score a header. I hope when Pep Guardiola makes substitutions today, I can look at them and think, yeah, that makes sense. Just like how I look at these substitutions and think, yeah, that makes sense. Think he's mid-40s. His channel's still up, but no longer active. Well, yeah, once you're getting to that age, like, those are very physically tasking things to do. Going outdoors, like, surviving in an igloo, surviving a self-made camp. That's something very taxing on your body. I imagine if you get into your 40s, you no longer want to do that stuff for a living. I'm sure if he was like 5-10 years younger, he might have still been doing it. Zolis wins the ball back here after Antwerp just take much too long to get the ball out of their feet. Meyer now. Composed moves the ball backwards. Stop diving, Hamdawi. It's always the fucking pussy guys with the fucking, you know how they have like that little beard, like what do you call it, a goatee? They've got that little goatee, they've got that stupid hair. They're always fucking diving. Brother, you are not hurt. Brother, you are not hurt. Stop being a bitch. There you go. Capri-Sun gone. This video is mad choppy right now. Oh yeah, by the way. I'm thinking about this now. Because Jakkers holds onto the ball for 20 seconds. Zolis picks up the ball. Zolis, Forbes. Forbes, come on, back to Zolis! Oh, into the side netting. I think Forbes should have put it into the box, to be honest. Yeah, I'll see what Forbes was going for, but I think he should have tried to play to Vermont. Anyhow, I was thinking about this because Jakkers held onto the ball for 5 minutes. You see that Brentford game where Liverpool got a corner because the goalkeeper held on to the ball too long. Like it's actually so stupid the coordinate they gave. Look him up, Alf. I loved his stuff. I don't think I'd ever be able to do it though. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do stuff like that either. In my 40s. If you told me 20 years from now, in my 40s, go live in an igloo for a day, I'd say fuck off. I'd say fuck off right now, and I'm 20. Well, I'm not, I'm in my 20s. I'm not 20, I'm in my 20s. Hearts full time. Full time 3-1. This is a wonderful day, guys. This is one of the best days of my life. There we go. Scottish League. Not League Cup. Fuck your League Cup. Ball into the box. Forbes. Still Forbes. Come on, pass the ball. There you go. Donetsk. Forwards into... poor play test by Zolis. Just sloppy stuff. 8 points cleared, bro. Scottish League. Kind of looking washed. Imagine Hearts being 8 points cleared in your fucking league, bruv. Imagine teams like Hearts being 8 points cleared in your league. Dundee United is third, bruv. Teams like Dundee. Bit sad, isn't it? Bit sad, that. So, there's 12 teams in this league, so 22 games. They're actually quite a way through the league already. There's 2 more games, and you're at the halfway point of the league. Is that how it works? It's 22 games and 10 playoffs, right? Is that how it works? Let me look that up. Scottish Premiership format. Teams receive 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, no points for a loss. Teams are ranked, ball into the hands of the goalkeeper. Teams are ranked by total points, 10 goal difference, 10 goals scored. At the end of the season, the club with the most points is crowned league champion. If the points, goal difference, goals scored, and head-to-head result between teams are equal, a playoff game held at a neutral venue shall be played to determine the final placings. Hey, that's interesting. The playoff will only occur ball into the hands of Jakkers. Jensen there. Could have done better, to be honest. But I'll take that. Just pass it to Jakkers. The playoff will only occur when the opposition... when the position of the teams affects the outcome of the title, European qualification, relegation, or second stage group allocation, and shall not otherwise occur. Or shall not occur otherwise, sorry. Top flight of the Scottish football has contained 12 clubs since the 2001 split. The longest periods without changing the history of the Scottish League football system. Okay. So they didn't actually explain the format. 38 games. Okay, 38 games. 11 teams, 38 games. What? If you play each other 3 times, you get 33 games. If you play each other 4 times, you get 44 games. How's that work? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Bruges is fucking sweating bullets here. They keep putting balls in the box and no one there to defend. This time no one there to tap it in either, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, this is not a good explanation for the format. This is absolute nonsense, by the way. Nunez right back. Okay, mate. He's doing a job, but don't get excited, mate. So many dumb questions. Like, we're going through these questions, not a single question about the game yet. When you played that season, on 24-25, when you played that season, when me personally or my staff and the players give up, we'd finish 10th. In this league, we'd finish 10th, and we finished 3rd. And not much away from Arsenal, who was really, really good. So that's why, if we continue, don't give up, whatever happens, stay there, at the end, we'll be proud and everything can happen. No comment. What is... again, not a single question on the game so far. Vermont, Tresoldi goes down, free kick. Bruges. And a yellow card for, I believe, Van den Bosch. The last 10, 15 or 20 games of the Premier League last season, we were the best team in terms of points. It was really, really good. Otherwise, we wouldn't have finished 3rd. Okay, mate. They, the players, came to me a month ago and said to me, Pep, we don't want to live the season that we lived last season. They are the first. What? Oh, ball into the box here. It's only shoots on target, but it's saved. I don't understand what he's saying. The City players came to me a month ago and said, Pep, we don't want to live the season that we lived last season. They are first. Great, they then went on to bottle a win at the Emirates and a win at Monaco. And that Haaland carried them every game. I don't really know what he means by this, to be honest. Oh my god! We have gone through the entire interview and we have got one question on Aston Villa game. An entire Aston Villa press conference. We've got one question about Aston Villa. Let's read it. I'm pretty sure we'll do better on Sunday against Aston Villa. We're another team. We're a different team, he means. We're a team like 9 years ago. 8 years ago. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can win, lose, but we're a team that can do good things. Well, don't say 1 year ago, mate. I'm not very happy with that. We're a different team, basically. I've said this as well. Not only are we a different team, Aston Villa is a different team. I don't think that their league splits. What does that mean? Like, you play 22 games, then what happens? Like, what does that... I don't know what that means. I don't watch Scottish football. Ball over the top again by Jakkers. Can anyone get to this? Oh. Ball was punched away there by goalkeeper of Antwerp. Just gonna close that. But yeah, as I was saying, Aston Villa, they don't exactly move very well right now. People are saying, oh, it's Villa Park and stuff like that. We're a better team than the last time we played at Villa Park. And they're a worse team, a much worse team. And yeah, we haven't won it since 22, but hey. We haven't had to win there since 2022. I think we win this game, to be honest. Even though I'm not a big fan of the lineup. When does the game start, by the way? I think it might have started already. Not injuries. Oh yeah, the game began already. I was wondering when does the game start. Let me turn it on. There we go. I was realizing as I was going through everything, the game should have started already, and indeed it has. I missed the first 4 minutes. Let's hope I don't miss anything else. I'm loading up the Man City game now. Ball down the left here, Diakon. Man City. Where is it? Aston Villa, Manchester City. Go. There we land, as they say. Yes. Let me turn off the commentator, because I don't give a fuck about what you say. City shoots the ball over the bar here. That's an ugly fuck. Oh, it's the rain kits. Nah. It's the ugly fucking kits that we're wearing. I hate this kit. So ugly. I hate this kit, man. I hate this kit. Where the shit? It's right there. Right here. Let me put on the Man City game as well. Man City. I hate this kit, I can't lie. Whoever's idea it was to get us to wear this kit is so stupid. That's close enough to Villa's colors. That's close enough to the mossy shit that we wear. Aston Villa. Yeah, sure. That works. There we go. Now let's get the field. Let's get the timers working, and then we are off. What minute are we in? Aston Villa on the ball here, getting pressed high up. Haaland's getting close to winning the ball back there, and off we go. There we go. That's the Man City game. And now to Bruges game. I have to set the timer again. It's very annoying to do this manually. I prefer my other timer, but I can only do one of them. So I have to do this manually. We're at the 80th minute there. At 70. There we go. And voila. Beautiful. Somehow, it's still 1-0 to Bruges. We've stunk out a 1-0 result so far. Jelle Vossen is on the bench. Don't worry, he comes on late, he scores the winner. They call it destiny. Real Madrid lineup is out. Fuck Real Madrid. Celtic full time. Yes, Celtic got washed, mate. They're fucked. Bruges need a second goal. I can't lie. Vermont now on the ball. Goes to the right here. Vermont makes a run. He does receive the ball back. Tresoldi is in the box, but he has to turn around here. Zolis. Still Zolis. Corner, Bruges. This is, honest to God, such an ugly kit. Ball on the right for City. I mean, this kit makes my eyes bleed. If we scored a goal, yeah, you know when they do the Haaland goal compilations? If we scored a goal, if Haaland scores in this kit, they need to Photoshop the kit out. They need to Photoshop our home kit onto this if we scored a goal. Because this is ugly as fuck. I don't want to see this in compilations. Like we need to erase this from history. Photoshop all the clips of this game, all the footage. Make it so it looks like we're wearing our home kit. Someone went down to ground. I think it's Mayer. Again. Made of glass. Oh, looks like he pulled something while running. Oh, why is everyone made of glass at this club? Fuck's sake. Mayer is injured again. He pulled something. He pulled something at his right knee. He's not going to be able to play anymore. Fuck's sake. He's such a good player, but he's made of glass. Hugo Siquet's coming on. Yalla. Let's hope Man City do better than Bruges. We're gonna have to defend a 1-0 lead with Hugo Siquet on the pitch. Ah. That's fucking scuffed, mate. Why is Mayer made out of glass? Can this guy play 5 games without getting injured? Haaland brings the ball to Josko. Savio. Hey, look, it's training. Training there in stadium. It's symbolic of how shit our kit is. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I'm complaining about it a lot, but this bleeds your eyes to look at. Let's be honest. These colors just make your eyes bleed. I can't look at this for long. My eyes hurt looking at this kit. And I'm not even taking the piss. The combination of colors, they just hurt my eyes. So fucking shit. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Ball up to pitch. And City have won it back. Stones. Oh, poor this by Tijani. Ball comes to Guardiolto. Josko again. Josko ball into Silva. Silva chips it into nowhere. Haaland now pressing up. Haaland might get onto that ball. Villa cleared away. And now Villa trying to get out of their own half. McGinn on the ball. Sorry, Rodgers. Not McGinn. Now ball down the left here. With Watkins. Watkins takes on Nunez. Cuts over the ball. Still Watkins on the ball. Good defending. I believe that's Bob. Jakkers claims the ball in the Bruges game. And he lays down on it. Gala is losing. Who is Galatasaray playing against? Galatasaray. Against Gustep. Something like that. Goal PSV. Of course, they are always scared to ruin the party. PSV winning against Feyenoord. Which takes them top of the league, I believe. Yeah. Feyenoord come back, don't worry. Feyenoord will come back and beat PSV. They've got Robin van Persie. They've got the... Well, he's not really a goat of anything, but they've got Van Persie. Ball to Zolis now. Zolis. Into Vermont. Vermont. Oh, tried to get it to Tresoli there, but puts too much on it. Savio in an absolute scrap there for the ball, but free kick was given to Villa. Now Konza. Konza and Torres, by the way. Those centre-back options are yikes, aren't they? Because I don't think Konza has been very good last season, nor this season. Burnley is winning 1-0. Who is Burnley playing against again? God, it was Wolves, right? Burnley Wolves? Yeah, Burnley Wolves. Yeah, I mean, we expected that, didn't we? Wolves is absolute shit. Bruges now with a corner. Vermont doing bits right now. Absolute bits by this guy. Vermont has been immense this game. I love Vermont right now. Zolis takes the corner. I hope we take a short corner and waste time. Don't do anything silly. There you go. Lesoldi with the ball. And Bruges win the ball back again. Meanwhile, Villa. Ball without the goalkeeper. You know when you get warm and you start getting sleepy? Ball into the box for Villa. And it's out for a goal kick. No, corner. And Nunez is not very happy with the decision. Excuse me. Apparently I'm falling asleep over here. You know what I need? Some cocaine. That's gonna wake me up. Actually, fun fact, cocaine doesn't really wake you up. It just makes you feel high. It doesn't really make you feel any, like more awake. If you want to wake up, you need to do meth. I'm just saying. Not saying you should do that, but I'm just saying, like, based on the science, yeah. Cash? Shot from... Oh my... Yo. Hey! I was... People were telling me, when I said I want Matty Cash, people were telling me, nah, he's shit. Fuck off. Every time I say I want a player and people tell me he's shit, that player scores against us. Every fucking time. Fuck off, mate. I mean, what is that goal? What is that goal? It's because you drank a Capri Sun. yeah, most games will drink a Capri Sun we lose, don't we? I shall never drink Capri Sun again. I shall never touch that cursed drink again. Every time I'll drink it, we lose. Fucking cursed thing. It's 4 minutes of stoppage time in the Bruges game. Well, 2 minutes left of that 4 minutes. Order to watch, Aston Villa are so shit, by the way. I mean, they are, but... I mean, what can you do about that, to be fair? But we've been playing shit. We have been playing shit. Big up Glimpse. Big up Glimpse. Hey, Glimpse, my ball knowledge. You will remember Glimpse. I said Sunderland is gonna do mad bits in the Premier League next season. Sunderland doing mad bits. I said Igor Thiago gonna be on fire next season. Igor Thiago on fire. I said Matty Cash to Man City. Guess who fucking scored against us? But well, I didn't say Matty Cash would come to Man City. I said I'd want him at Man City. True? Ball knowledge this summer has been elite. Ball to Haaland should score this. Ah, come on, Erling. You should have scored that. That was really good setup as well by Silva. I expect Haaland to finish those. Don't worry, we'll get another chance. Haaland will score the next one. Zoli's now running at it, loses the ball. High pressure by Bruges, ball cleared by Antwerp. High pressure by City as well. Bruges win the first ball, but second ball falls to Antwerp. And now clearance by Bruges. Ah, poor hold-up play by Tresoldi. Now Antwerp to come again. You man suck. At the moment, kinda, yeah. But don't worry, we'll come back. We'll win this game 1-3. And then I won't see much of that anymore. Jakers got kicked on his hand, I believe. As he went in for the ball. What happens here? Ball into the box. I'm trying to see the highlight here of this Bruges game. But that's not really a good angle. I think Jakers got kicked on his hand. I think they're giving a free kick as well to Bruges. Yeah. Just blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, please. Jakker's got a yellow card. What for? Anyhow, long ball, Bruges. Oh, come on. Can someone win this ball? Savio loses it. I feel like they're gonna score the late goal here, Antwerp. Ball into the box, far posts. It's into the box. Jakkers lays down on the ball. Ball won back by City. Giving a free kick to Villa. Ah, you're taking the piss, mate. Vermont wins the ball back. Good stuff by him. Ball out for a throw-in to Antwerp. Who's getting a yellow card now? Not sure. Someone got a yellow card in the Bruges game. City pressing up here as well. Trying to win the ball back. Free kick to Aston Villa. And full time. Breakfast eaten. Romeo Vermont, winner. World class goal. We will take that. We absolutely take that, guys. World class goal and win. Romeo Vermont. Breakfast has been eaten. Happy days. Now, full focus on the Man City game. Let me turn off these timers, because we're gonna hop over to the other one. And we fully focus on Man City now. Hey, good result. The game was shit, but good result for Bruges. Fucking terrible performance, though. In that second half, the performance was terrible. Anyhow. Aston Villa. Man City. There we go. United will be above you. Mate, I'm not sure what team you're a fan of, but you're coping. I can't lie. I'm not sure what team you're a fan of, but you are coping. Lovely win. Lovely win for Bruges. Now all we need to do is watch Union lose another game. Because Union, they're struggling without a new manager. And there we go. Yeah, United will not be above us, mate. Man of the match. I mean, easily, Vermont. Banger. Banger, winner. Set us up, and we fly. So you know what's gonna happen, yeah? United is gonna win against Forest. Then, late goal by Brennan Johnson, and Spurs will win. United will not get that 5 wins, don't worry. I did change the scoreboard. Sorry. I changed it to 0-0, didn't I? It'll be 1-0, yeah. There you go. What is Antwerp, bro? Bro? Antwerp was better than us at the game. I'm gonna be honest here. Antwerp was playing better. We kind of got away with that. Bournemouth 1-0 against Forest. Yikes. Forest just keep going lower and lower. Forest are mad fraudulent. They're in relegation zone. They sacked the other guy, now they're fighting relegation. I mean, good job, Marinakis. Is that his name, Marinakis? I believe that's the name. Who is Palace playing against? Oh yeah, Palace is against Arsenal. If Crystal Palace beats Arsenal, Then we're also on Cloud 9. Don't worry, we'll turn this game around. Substitutions for Villa. Who's coming off here? I think it's Buendia. Yeah, Buendia comes off with an injury. That's unfortunate for him. Yeah, you know what's sickening, by the way? Sancho on the pitch, by the way. Yeah, you know what's sickening, yeah? So many people on the internet, if a player gets injured, they celebrate it. Like, I genuinely don't understand how you can celebrate someone's injury. So many people do it. I find it genuinely sickening when someone celebrates an injury. Haaland pressing up here. Still Haaland pressing up. Bob as well. Ball down the right here, Villa with Watkins. City quick to get back into shape. But Villa still have the ball around the box here. Shot by McGinn! Goes wide. Not great at the moment. Not great. Yeah, they're getting a corner as well. Because the ball touched the back of John Stones, I believe. Corner, Aston Villa. They are killing us. Yes, they are. They are absolutely killing us right now. If we had Kovacic on the pitch, instead of, if we had Kovacic in midfield, and put Bernardo out wide, Bob off the pitch, and Gvardiol Diaz centre back pairing, I don't think we'd be getting annihilated this much. Tijani. Foden takes a baggy touch, but gets the ball to Savio. Savio, port cross. Hey! Hey! Ajax fan, silence. He's a Liverpool fan! Man's a Liverpool fan, talking about in the mud, bro. Got spanked up by Brentford, mate. Winning against Brentford isn't for everyone. Spanked in the mud, bruv. Getting spanked up by Brentford. Talking about in the mud. Shit. Shit, to be honest. I think we should have started Kovacic. Kovacic, if you had Bernardo Silva out wide as a right winger, and you had Tijani, Kovacic, and Foden, I think we'd be solid. And then Diaz, Gvardiol as centre-back partnership. I think we'd have been solid, but it's our defense. We struggle to win the ball back, and when you don't have the ball, it's pointless to have players who are world class on the ball. Like, we have players who are world class when we have the ball, but we're not able to win the ball back, so it doesn't matter. Ball on the left here for Villa with Torres. They're happy to just pass the ball around slowly. We need to put some more pressure on them. Bob now pressing up. Good ball forwards by Villa into Watkins. Watkins brings the ball down the left here. And it's won back by Nunez, who gets fouled by 3 players there. That was vicious by Villa. That pressing. We're getting cooked, bro. We are getting cooked. Foden on the ball. Top. Josko again. Sorry, Nunez. I say Josko because I'm looking at the fucking beard. Josko over here. Haaland. And ball comes to Tijani now. Haaland is in the middle. Give Haaland the ball. Or Silva. Or take 20 million touches and lose the ball. Offside. Free kick Villa. Excuse me. Offside by Aston Villa. They got offside from an offside free kick. Okay. Ball now with Nunez, who brings it to Bob. And Nunez again. Haaland standing there up top. Ball once again with Nunez. Look at this shape, by the way, from Aston Villa. 5-4-1 shape, 5-5 at times, really. 5-4-1 shape, and the center forward is also defending. Oh, poor ball Foden, who almost wins it back up the pitch, though. Now Nunez wins it. Struggling to hold on to the ball here, both sides. City emerge. Savio to Gvardiol. He tries to play it through Cash's legs, and he gets the ball back. Gvardiol pokes the ball to Savio. It's still in the box. Josko, ball, Foden over the bar. Y'all are not gonna believe how badly I just missed. I threw. So I have a bin over here, like a, you know, like a trash bin. I threw this to my bin, which is like literally 5 yards away from me, and I threw it closer to myself than to the fucking bin. That is some Darwin Nunez-esque miss. Ball down the left here for Villa. Still Villa in the box. Down the left again. Digny crosses it in. It's blocked by, I believe, Stones. Ball goes backwards. Onana plays a poor pass. Bob wins it back. Now Erling. Oh, terrible touch by Haaland. And now Villa just passes the ball out of play. That was spored by Villa. I think it was Rodgers. Erling needed to take the ball to the other side there. Needed to take the ball to his left foot. And needed to shield it off. Not sure what he was planning to do there, honestly. A bit weird the way he took that ball. Maybe that was what he was intending to do, but just didn't quite get it off. A fan base that hypes up average trash deserves everything they get. Arsenal? You mean them? Arsenal is winning 1-0 now. Please tell me it's a corner. Please tell me they scored from a corner. We need them agendas to agent. What is this defending by Silva? Johnson now. Plays a ball to the left side of the pitch here. Ball with Cash. Now ball comes to McGinn. McGinn crosses it in. It's cleared by Nunez. It's out for a corner. And City has taken an absolute bamming in this first half. No corner. Sad. Let's see the goal then. Let me look it up. Let me check out the highlights here of this goal. This is really frustrating because I think we just played the wrong lineup, to be honest. I think that's all there's to it. We played the wrong lineup. Goal Bournemouth 2-0. Eze with the goal, by the way. Eze scoring against his former team. It's a set piece. It's from a free kick. Hey, it's from a free kick. Set piece FC, you know. Set piece FC. They just can't get a goal from open play, can they? They refuse to score a goal from open play. Set piece FC. Enjoy the goal, mate. Then Arsenal set pieces get figured out from December. They're gonna fall off a cliff again, like they did last season. Set pieces, they only take you halfway there. Tijani. Haaland. Oh, why are you moving it backwards? Should have brought it to Foden. Pop now. Pop trying too much here. Now he moves the ball backwards. Nunez. Gianni. Nunez again. Pop again on the ball. This 4-1-4-1 formation didn't really give us treble because it was more of a 4-2-2. I guess a 4-2-2. It wasn't. It was more of like 3-2-2-1, or sorry, a 3-2-2-3 in the treble. But this formation does work, but you need to play the proper players. We're not playing the correct players right now. We're playing the good ball into the box here, cuts back into the hands of Gabriel Martinez. We're playing with a terrible back four, if we're being honest. Stone should be dropped. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get why he's playing these games. We're playing our best centre back out wide. We're playing our backup 6. Or well, we're not playing him at all. We should be playing Kovacic, but we're not. Kovacic would give us more over this game. I think it's not the formation. I think it's purely the players. We chose the wrong players for this game. Ball into Haaland now. Oh, taken away just before his feet by, I believe, Onana. Nunez wins the ball back. And Nunez slips. Then again here, Aston Villa. Sancho moves the ball backwards. And Villa at the halfway line now with Onana. Onana. Into Konsa. And Aston Villa happy to just pass the ball around until half time. I mean, I'd be happy to do that. We need a goal. Villa going forwards again. Crossed in a bit too early there, I think. Ball with McGinn now. McGinn gives the ball to Cash. Cash goes to to Onana. Sancho. And backwards again. We're 45 minutes into this game. How much stoppage time here? 3 minutes of stoppage time for the first half. You can go to half time with a 1-1. That's something. And now a free kick to Villa. I agree. We need to win. That is why I didn't want Diaz Stones as the centre-back partnership, but I was told they worked fine against bang average Villarreal. Poop is your version of Wenger. We're just a top 6 team now. Arsenal has literally been a top 6 team for their entire existence. It's like a league title every once in a decade. But you had 2 good decades, so you think you're something. But you've never been dominant. Unless you want to go back to black and white era. Ball cleared now by Silva. By the way, you do note that Pep Guardiola has more consecutive league titles than Arsene Wenger has titles in total. Just wondering if you know about that. Because I remember you being 8 points ahead of us and we still won the title. A bad lineup. But we've got subs on the bench. Just make substitutions at half time. Kovacic on. Bob off. Silva out wide. I'm not sure who's on the bench for the left back. I think O'Reilly is on the bench. Put O'Reilly on. Stones off. Diaz and Gvardiol. Centre backs. Savio gets the ball into Erling. Getting pressed very high up here by Konsa. It's a free kick for the City. We take it quickly. Now Tijani into Foden. Foden. Fouled here. Free kick to City. And that's half time. Why the fuck did you turn around there, Stone? Well, that's half time. That's quite sorry for the first half. Let me pause the timer. That is quite the sorry first half, if I'm being quite honest with you. Mates. If we had the lineup I said we should have had, we would have been fine. It's all a lineup problem. It's all a lineup problem. Guardiola, Diaz need to be our centre backs. Fuck off with Stones, he's washed. Stones is washed, he needs to fuck off. If we had... let me pull out a lineup, Boulder. Let's do that. Foot mob lineup, Boulder. Let's do that. Go screen. Screen. Lineup Boulder. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I can drag them. So Donnarumma is fine, obviously. Donnarumma. Yeah, I'd have done Nunez because we've got no one else. What is his name? Deus. Fuck is this? Deus Nunez. Deus. Nunez, there we go. Took long enough. Diaz right centre back, not left. Guardiola. This is immediately better. This back three is immediately better. You keep this as a back three. And then... Okay. Is O'Reilly not fit enough to start? Honestly, just do Lewis. If O'Reilly is not fit enough to start yet, just do Lewis. Because you'll have Lewis invert. You have Kovacic here. You get Foden and Tijani. Yeah, how do you spell Tijani again? Standard statsies. There we go. So you basically get something like this. Then. And these guys are gonna push up, so you get more, so gets this. Here is gonna push up. Get this. I guess close enough. Silva. And then you have Savio here holding the width. And Haaland. I think this would have been fine. This is something more like what I would have wanted. Foden in the middle, of course. And, I mean, Lewis as if neither Ait-Nouri nor O'Reilly were fit. O'Reilly is on the bench. If he's on the bench, is he not fit? I think this would have been much better. But we have Silva in midfield holding us up. That's not gonna work. We have Bob on the right here. He's not gonna provide the GA. So what Silva allows is Silva as a winger. He can drive you up the pitch, control the game, and then he can drop deep. Allow Nunez to push up. Nunez in that area is more dangerous than Bob. A more consistent scorer. Burnley have bottled a 2-goal lead. Yikes. Damn. That is a quick collapse as well. We need a manager. Oh, sorry. We need a manager of who's aware of current tactics, not this terrorist. I mean, it's not tactics that's the problem. It's just the players. Exact same tactics with a different lineup. Exact same tactics with the lineup I've got out, and we're winning. I think we've been bored, very bored this game. It is what it is. Second half, make some subs. Make some subs in the second half and turn this game around. We desperately, desperately need Kovacic on that pitch. People continue not rating Kovacic. People continue blaming Kovacic for shit. If we had Kovacic in this game, we wouldn't be losing. It's very annoying. I'll be honest, it's very annoying. I'll quickly go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. I'll fetch another drink while I'm at it. And I am back. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to myself, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite it, is it? We needed to do better. The goal, listen. When you concede a world-class goal, it is okay. Hands up, that goal was world-class. It's okay to say that. It's okay when you concede a world-class goal to just say, yeah, that goal was world-class. But, big but. We've not been good. We've been getting banned. That could have been 2-0. Haaland might have needed to, yeah, Haaland needs to score this chance, sure. But he's at one chance. He can't score every chance. No one else is scoring chances. They're not creating many. I feel like we all know what the problem is. I feel like we've all known for a long while what the problems are. But, it's really annoying. It's really annoying because you get other results going your way and then this is just scuffed. I genuinely do not understand Kovacic slander. I mean, I'm sorry, you just don't understand football if you don't rate Kovacic. For this Man City team, who's done a really good job in a shitty team out of position, and would have done a solid job in this game if he played. You have no solidity. That's the problem. People always want the world-class midfielder who moves the ball like he's a god. But that's not the job of every midfielder. Tijani has not been the problem this game. The problem has been that we're playing Silva in midfield. Tijani has actually been pretty okay this game. And most games really played. Played some board games, but I don't think it's terrible at any point. We just need a big guy who can win the ball. We have someone on the bench, but he's not playing. I cannot tell you why he's not playing, but he's playing. Big up deal. Bob is so shit, even Norway's manager called him out. Yeah. So, in my game preview, I said Silva, right wing, Kovacic, Tijani, Foden midfield. Kovacic midfield, we're a lot more solid. We stop losing the ball every 5 seconds. But oh, he doesn't bring us forwards, nobody cares. Kovacic would have fixed up this midfield. Hey, it's kind of wish, you know. It is kind of like the Cercle Bruges kit. You're right. It's fucking ugly. That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it. You're cooking, Wim. But nah, if we had Kovacic in that midfield, that solves a lot of things. You put Silva wide, Bob off the pitch. Now, Silva being wide means you can push up Nunez high because Silva falls back. Nunez is more of a goal threat than Bob is. Guardiola Diaz, your centre back partnership, they're not getting through that. And then whoever the fuck left back, really, doesn't really matter that much. Savio in the box now. Oh, Silva baggy touch. Stones. Heck, you could have put Stones left back if you want to go that way. Stones would have been just fine at left back. First Feyenoord 1-1 PSV, but Feyenoord is losing now to PSV. Well, they can't get shit done, can they? Oh my days, Silva, what a fraud. He took a baggy touch there, Bob now loses the ball. Go into City. So that means we still need 2 DMs because we don't have depth in this area. No. We have Kovacic. We should have played Kovacic. But we didn't, for some reason. Foden, shot, takes a deflection. And goes out for a corner. I mean, go back to the start of the watch-along. I wasn't happy with the lineup when I first saw it. Oh, City always fumbling must-win games. Ball out for the corner again. Recently, it's when Haaland doesn't score, we are cooked. Haaland FC. Yeah. Foden's still shit. Don't think Foden's been the problem in this game either. The problem has been we've not had the ball for Foden to be able to do anything with it. We need the ball. You need to give Foden the ball so Foden can do something with the ball. It's you have world-class players on the ball and world-class players off the ball. We needed Kovacic, who is world-class, well, who is good off the ball, who can win that ball back, who can get Foden that ball. That's what we needed, because then Foden could actually use his skill set and we'd be more solid. Attacking and defending football is the same thing. That's not my quote, that's Pep Guardiola's quote, so don't tell me I'm stupid. Because I've had people tell me I'm stupid, because I like that quote, yeah? I say that a lot. Attacking and defensive football are the same. I say that a lot. I like the quote. It's a very good quote. But I often get called stupid when I say that. Yeah, that's a Pep quote, mate. And that's a Pep quote when he was winning trebles. Did you see Sherky was fuming after Villarreal? I don't think he was fuming. I didn't see it. I didn't see him fuming. I saw a clip where he was like annoyed, but I don't think he was fuming. So if you mean that clip, I don't really agree. I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest. You're talking about the clip where Sherky and Pep talk, right? I don't think he was fuming. I think he was just annoyed. Foden. Nunez. Nunez again. Fourth chip into the box. This just takes much too long to drop. Hey bro, Vasco. I see people all over the internet talking about John Stones in the 6. He's washed. Get over him. He's washed. It actually infuriates me when people still hype up John Stones. He's been so shit this season, John Stones. Nobody passes a ball. Great if you're a midfielder, but you're a centre back. We need a 6 on this pitch. The closest thing we've got is Kovacic, assuming Gonzalez is injured. And we need a centre back, not a midfielder playing centre back. But people keep talking about Stones in the 6. Fuck off. Plenty of City saw it. And was commenting on it. He seemed pissed, and I don't blame him. Rotting on the bench for Bob and Savio. Yeah. Is that real? Baldoon wants to extend Stone's contract. Really? Yo, that's shocking. That is absolutely shocking. Absolutely washed, does not give a fuck about Man City, is always injured, and you want to extend that contract? That's shocking. Nunez now on the ball, on the break. Terrible passing. Wow. If we extend the contract of John Stones, we're washed. Like, I'm sorry, these guys need to fuck off. Like, I'm sorry, legend, fuck off now. You've done enough. You think Real Madrid keep their legends around? No, they fuck them off. Casemiro, Real Madrid legend. Fuck off, mate, you've done enough. I mean, there's no way you extend Stones' contract. Everyone learned how to counter that Stones as a 6. It's already been 2 years. And why do we keep insisting on players like Bernardo in 25? Again, I mean, this is what I put out in my game preview. Guardiola, Diaz, Nunez. That's the back 3. Left back would be O'Reilly if fit, Ait-Nouri if fit, or Lewis if fit, depending on fitness. My first choice O'Reilly, second choice Ait-Nouri, third choice Lewis. I would have had in the midfield Kovacic and Tijani. You have a solid midfield. You have a player who wins the ball back in Kovacic. You have a player who keeps the ball in team in Kovacic. You have a player who drives the ball up the pitch in Tijani. And then Foden, you have a player who can create, granted you give him the ball. Right wing, I would have had Silva. Can win the ball back, can drop deep to allow Nunez to push up. Nunez is a goal threat. Silva can sometimes score as well, not consistently, but more of a goal threat than Bob. Can control the game, dictate the game, win the ball back. Then left wing, Savio, fine, whatever. But he needs the ball. He needs the ball and be able to do something with the ball, otherwise he's useless. And then Haaland, of course. If we had that lineup, I'm convinced we're winning right now. Same tactics, but that lineup, we're winning. Foden. Foden gives the ball to Nunez. Josko. Nunez again gives the ball to Bob. Nunez. And round we go. Round and round we go. Foden drops deep. I mean, look how deep Foden has to come to receive the ball. Foden should be picking up the ball in tight pockets. Look at that. Wonderful Foden. Poor touch Haaland. Now Man City on the ball again. Tijani. Into Savio. Savio takes way too long to do anything. Now it goes to Tijani again. Foden. Look, this is where Foden needs to be receiving the ball to be able to do something with it. Foden received the ball in the correct area one time this game, immediately got the ball forward into a dangerous area. Foden is cooking. It's just the midfield around him is fucking shit, mate. Tijani. Foden picks up the ball. Stones. Into Nunez. Josko. What the fuck is this, Josko? That game is done. Feyenoord is not coming back. Feyenoord is not coming back from that. Bob picks up the ball. Still Bob. A good stuff this by Bob. Going forwards. Bob gets pulled down. No free kick. He's too weak there. Should have passed the ball to Haaland sooner. Now Josko picks up the ball. Josko, Haaland's going wide. Savio gets the ball. Savio crosses it. It's a corner. Good defending by Villa. Just running back there. Look at Konsa. Alert positioning. Great challenge. Hat-trick Sabari. Hey. Man scoring hat-tricks over here in the Netherlands. Savio. Come on, Haaland is there. Cross the ball from deep. Come on. Nunez now. And to Foden here on the wide area. Foden makes a run. Savio has a bit of space. He goes inside. He should have gone outside. He gets another corner. He is warming up Doku. Doku is warming up. Not Marmouche. Doku. Ai. Just good, chips the ball into the far post, cleared. Shots is off the line. Oh, that's unlucky. Leverkusen 1-0. Cherky must play into midfield starting 11. Need him to have 10 like that there. We need to have a 10 like that there. Now Foden is cooking. Put Marmouche, sorry, not Marmouche. Put Cherky right wing. Allow Cherky to rotate with Foden whenever Foden feels like it. Foden is cooking right now. Let Foden cook. Foden is the only thing that's good about this midfield. Are they taking the piss back? I mean, that's not Savio's fault. He got the ball on target. That's just good defending by Villa. Are they taking the piss back? Apparently so. Ball over the bar here by Gvardiol. Stones off. Oh, look at that. They're doing what I said that they should have done at the start of the game. Hey, maybe I'm cooking. Hey, Pep, are you watching my stream? Pep, are you watching my stream? Thank you if you are. I think you're about to cook because you're doing what I said you should have been doing. We're gonna play a lot better now. Gonzalez on. O'Reilly on. Doku on. Not a big fan of that, but he's on. Ball on the left again for Aston Villa. Aston Villa ball over the top. Into the box, cleared Diaz. Good defending Diaz. And I hope he's fine because he's laying down on the ground here holding his chest. It looks like he had a elbow, I believe, in his chest. Yeah, Diaz is fine. Bro, we are struggling, isn't it? We are proper struggling. No penalty up for Real Madrid. Haaland clears the ball. We need a penalty right now. Give us a penalty, bro. Get the brown envelopes flowing. Haaland has waited long enough on a penalty. Get those brown envelopes. Doku. Doku. Good stuff this. Gets the ball into O'Reilly. We're losing against a side that's lost against an unknown team from the Netherlands. Let's see if we're losing much longer. The Doku is in the box here. O'Reilly. Ah, you're doing too much, my guy. And now we're chasing again. Nico G. Great stuff. Stopping that counter. It does pick up a yellow card. Michael Oliver, get the brown envelopes. Don't think Michael Oliver is refereeing this game. Let me look that up. And Villa Man City. Who is refereeing this game? Is it Michael Oliver refereeing this? Go Ahead Eagles is a massive club. Hey, they've got a very good... Yeah, Michael Oliver is the ref in this game. They've got a very good goalkeeper. Like, a very good goalkeeper. His name is Jarek the Busser, of that goalkeeper. Savio loses the ball. Like, they single-handedly won that cup final because of Jarek the Busser. Stopped like 2 or 3 penalties, I believe. Yeah, he stopped 3 penalties. 1 in the game and 2 in the penalty shootouts. He was absolutely massive in that final. Massive. Doku, ball forwards. O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly might have been offside. Doesn't matter. We lose the ball anyhow. Matty Cash now. Ball into Konza. Guardiola pressing up here. Trying to win the ball back. And it's out for the throw-in. Throw-in Aston Villa. Villa take their time. This is really spoiling my Sunday. I don't know. This is woeful at the moment. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Arsenal goal got disallowed. But they scored a 2-0 or something. That got disallowed. Yeah, Eze's goal is still standing. Goal, Zultuardham! There you go. There you go. Let me guess. It's Edinburgh. It's fucking Edinburgh. I know ball. I know ball. My ball is balling out, bro. Foden? Well, except for Man City. But we don't talk about that. Doku. Doku ball into the box cleared. And ball, no, keeps the ball in play here. Very good work by McGinn, but City does win the ball back. Yep, Edinburgh. Top player, bro. Buddha. Bro, I watched him one game, I said he's a great player. And he turns out to be a great player. Same with Cherky, although to be fair, I did slander Cherky before I watched him. But same with Cherky, same with a lot of players I've watched. Doku into the box, out for the corner. Dance FC on the pitch. Imagine if we had Bertaccini instead of Doku. Bertaccini, the best winger in Belgium. The best Belgian winger. Well, same thing really. But Bertaccini, best Belgian winger, he'd have gotten an assist and a goal already in this game. 0 game changers in this City team. Yeah. Ball crossed in. Still in the box somewhere. It's come to the left side now for Villa. Sancho into Watkins? And they slow down now. Goal Feyenoord, 2-3. Maybe. There's still a comeback there for Feyenoord. Can't beat a shit Villa team, but want to win the league. Deluded City fans. Everyone else is shit, to be fair. Everyone else is shit. I mean, the entire Premier League is shit at this point. Villa holding onto the ball now. I mean, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. O'Reilly trying to win this ball back. Now a long ball down the left, and good defending Nunez to stop the ball from falling into Sancho's feet, but now Sancho is on it anyhow, and Sancho is denied twice by Donnarumma. Goal Real Madrid and El Clasico. Throw in to, I believe, Aston Villa. Ederson would have conceded a goal there. Kylian Mbappé goal. Of course, it's a fucking Ninja Turtle. Guardiol. Jeremy Doku. Wow, this is woeful. They're moving like a fucking circus right now. Josko. Into Foden. Foden goes backwards. Doku again. Doku into Foden. Foden goes wide. Still Foden chips the ball into Haaland. Great, that's Martinez. Haaland has had fuck all chances so far. Had one chance which he should have scored, but even that was a tight angle. Not had any chances so far. Goal disallowed. There we go. Fuck Madrid. Ball into Gonzalez. And Doku. Doku passes to Gonzalez again. Gonzalez has a shot from distance. It's a poor decision there. He should have passed it. Josko. Into Foden. Foden, good ball to Doku. Now let's see what Doku does with it. Takes on cash. Tries to put the ball into box, but takes a deflection. And falls into Martinez's hands. Arsenal are winning the crap. Arsenal are winning the Prem. Us. That manager cannot get them over the line, mates. Sunderland will sooner win the Premier League than Arsenal. Good ball head up to pitch. Watkins. Good goalkeeping. Good goalkeeping, Donnarumma, to keep us in this game. That's what the top goalkeeper does. Gonzalez. Ball to Savinho. Gonzalez. Oh, tried to do it too fancy there. Now Savinho on the ball again, but it's offside. Jack Grealish is starting against Tottenham. That is not surprising. That is not surprising. An hour left to go until that Tottenham game kicks off. Maybe Spurs will win the Prem. Galatasaray. They were losing. It did not last very long, but at some point today they were losing. It never lasts long, does it? Cherki on in the 75th minute. Congrats, Pep. Hey bro, you can't get too greedy. Man City win the ball back. After just 5 seconds of Villa having it. Villa has been poor. Holding onto the ball in the last few minutes. Not entire game, but in the last few minutes. Cherki into Gonzalez. Ball forwards by Josko isn't good enough. We're almost 80 minutes in. And still we have no goal. Josko wins the ball back. Donnarumma into Josko. Losing against a Europa League side with Unai Emery. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I'll never get used to mediocrity. Gonzalez. Cherki here on the right. Cherki, Gonzalez goes to the left, okay. Doku. Brings the ball to Cherki, come on. Ball's been cleared. Free kick to Man City. If only we had another goal scorer other than just Haaland. So that in the games with Haaland doesn't score, don't go goalless. Dream Marmouche. Hey, that's on point. Goal Madrid, Jude Bellingham. He's gonna be doing this again. Awesome. Nunez. Foden onto Doku. Doku crosses the ball in. Just can't score, can we? Foden dragged down here by Aston Villa player. Yellow card is coming out. We've used 4 of our substitutes already. So, we've got 1 substitute left. Marmoush is on the bench, you guys. Omar Marmoush is on the bench. I'm wrong. Goal Mbappe. Well, no goal for us, so it doesn't really make a difference here. Like and subscribe, people. If you haven't already. Because at least that makes me less depressed. Doku. Into Nunez. Nunez cuts the ball back for Foden, who shoots it straight into the face of Kamara. Now he's faking a head injury. Because he gets to waste some time doing that. We are not gonna win this game. Hey, humble, eh? Zero league titles in your lifetime. You genuinely need to learn what stay humble means. Doku. Cherky, ball into O'Reilly. O'Reilly takes the ball backwards. Need to turn around and go forwards, not go backwards. So in City. Watkins coming off with Marlon. They're still showing attacking desire. We're not winning the league if we're relying on one player. We're not winning the league if we're playing Silva in midfield over Kovacic and Gonzalez. Marmoush finally on the pitch. Took us long enough. Ball into the box. Cleared away. Gonzalez dives there, hoping he gets the free kick, but that's just sort of stood on his feet. Ball into Foden now. Foden. Haaland is there. Give the ball to Haaland. Oh, it's taken away from him. Cherky's shot takes a deflection and falls into the hands of Martinez. Blame the manager and the players for this shit show. Yeah, I do. Should have had Kovacic on that pitch. I said it. Multiple times I said it. We're playing well now. If the 75th minute was the first minute, we would be playing really well for the starting 15 minutes. Except, that's not how football works. Too little, too late. Doku likes to take 20 million touches and then go backward. He dances over the pitch. Okay, mate. Purple patch done, and he's off for the next year. Doku going inside, chips the ball in, cleared. Omar Marmoush Nunez picks up the ball, crosses it in. This is cross and pray. Yeah, you know cross and pray football. This is cross and pray football. City win the ball back here. Gonzalez onto Cherky. Cherky onto Nunez. And going backwards again. Six. Six. I agree. 6 points behind. Oh, 6 points behind isn't a disaster. But this performance is concerning. Gonzalez's nose is bleeding. He got fucking shoved into. Ball to Marmoush. Marmoush into the Haaland! Come on! Haaland scored. We can still come back. Offside? Fuck off, offside. Go fuck yourself. Haaland fucking castrated himself on this goalpost. Red cooked. Erling Haaland has become Elina Haaland. We are cooked. We are absolutely fucking cooked. Let's see if it's offside first. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Haaland potentially injured. And, well. We are losing this game. Just blow for sure. This stupid loss is on Pep. It absolutely is. All into the box again. Salah's shot is blocked. Yes. Shoots one from distance into the stratosphere. I bet Barcelona is also rubbish though. There's so much work on before we can be a champions team. 3 losses before November is not good enough, I agree. The draw against Arsenal wasn't good enough, by the way. Okay. Pep's taking the piss here. Absolutely taking the piss with this game. Cherki crosses into the box. Haaland heads the ball into the hands of Martinez. Could mean equalizer for Barca. One entire game. Ten seconds left in this game, and that's Doku. Wow, what a pass, Doku. That's sarcastic. Just blow for fuel. 3-2 Burnley. Full time. Pep Guardiola fucks it up again. That's gonna be the title of the play rating stream, which I will set up now while I ramble a bit. Right. I've said it a dozen times already, and I'll say it again. If we played the lineup I said we should have played, we don't lose that game. This game, we played well at the end. Doesn't matter, does it? You need to play well at the start to win the fucking game early. We spent this entire game making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes that could have been avoided. First of all, John Stones is washed. People need to get this. W-A-S-H-E-D. He's our worst defender. He is worse defensively than Nunez. Oh, but he passes the ball so well for the centre back. Fuck off. Defend. I've been saying this. Defend. You're the centre back. He can't. He's washed. You are pushing your best centre back, Guardiola, onto the fucking touchline for Stones. You are pushing Diaz onto left centre back. He's better at right centre back for Stones, who is washed. Washed. He can't play anymore. He doesn't give a fuck about City, and he's always injured. You prioritize him over your best players. Insanity. You see how Donnarumma played today? He played quite well. That is what happens when you fuck off Ederson and bring in a new, better player. You need to fuck off the old guys. Oh, but he's a legend. Fuck off. Did Real Madrid care that Casemiro was a legend? No, they didn't. Fuck off. You're not good enough anymore. If you're not good enough anymore, fuck off. Anyone who's not good enough, fuck off. I don't know any other way to put it. It's ridiculous how we're prioritizing the wrong players. I said before the game started, this defense not right. This midfield not right. And I remember, because it was at the start of the stream, I can scroll up, find the exact comments. Watch, I'll find the exact comments. Let's see here. I'm having to scroll quite a bit to find the exact comments. Nope. I think it's yeah, here we go. Big up to the citizen, by the way. Big up. This type of comments. Big up to the citizen, not having a dig at you. Big up to you. But this is what I mean. We're waffling about, oh, it's worked about against fucking Real. Villarreal is shit. What works against Villarreal doesn't work against a good fucking team like Aston Villa. Oh, but it worked against Villarreal. I don't care. Nunez is a shit defender. Stones is a shit defender. Diaz is not good at left centre back. Guardiola is shit defensively when he's playing at left back. All things I said before the game started. We're losing 1-0. We have a shit defense, get banned, can't get the ball, we can't go forward. I said we need Kovacic in that midfield. What did we lack in that midfield? A holding midfielder who can control the ball, get us forward, and stop us from conceding counters. The moment Gonzalez came on, we looked better. But it was too late. If we had Kovacic at the start of that game, we would have been fine. We needed Marmoush. My preview is titled, Wingers, Please Score. Hey, I don't know better than Pep, but apparently every time I fucking say these things, I know better than Pep. I don't know what it is anymore. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. These are stupid decisions. Waiting too long to make changes. Stupid decisions. I'll swear it down, Pep Guardiola is a fucking masochist. Right then. I'll make the title for the play rating stream, the thumbnail for the play rating stream, which I'll do at 9 PM Brussels time, 8 PM UK time. I'll redirect you guys over to there now, and I'll see you guys on the next one.